I'm Megan. This is my channel, Glue Guns and Roses, and if you're new, I'm all about inexpensive DIYs and decorating on a very small budget. So here we are, October 31st, and I'm decorating my mantle for Christmas. Is it too early? I don't know. Some people, yes, and that's fine. Here's the deal. I host Thanksgiving every year at my house. Last year it got a little too hectic. I'm getting a head start this year so I can have it out of the way, and I'm doing like a whole new style. But if you think this is way too early, you think I'm stupid or dumb, feel free to leave me a detailed comment letting me know how you feel, please. Every year I've used the same garland, or at least for the last 3 years. 2 pieces of Walmart's $2.76 garland. They raised the prices. It was $2.30 last year. And it's still available in stores. I'll link it below. Just so you know, this garland is very Charlie Brownish, pretty much a thick wire with some garland ties. So then I just take a Dollar Tree piece of garland, connect the 2 garlands together, wrap it around loosely. I don't want it super tight, just enough to kind of fill in the gaps, and it actually turns out being a pretty girthy, voluptuous piece of garland. Now you can use command hooks. I keep nails in my mantle year round. I don't remove them. I should probably paint them white or something. And as a reference, my mantle is 5 feet long. Now this year, since I'm doing something different, or I am doing something different, I'm doing like a W swag. So I'm finding the middle of the garland, fold it in half, find the middle, take one of the little pieces from the garland and wrap it around the nail. Or you could do the same with a command hook, swag it over to the side. And what I do love about this garland from Walmart is the wire is super thick. So pretty much however you bend it, that's how it's gonna stay for the main part. And even though I do have nails in my mantle, I still use command hooks, really just to keep the garland in place. So 1 in the middle facing the wall, and then 2 on the sides of the mantle on the wall, just to hold it up and make it look more full. Now when you go to fluff your garland, no matter what style you have, fluff it up and fluff it out. I do not find it necessary to fluff the branches down because gravity's already going to pull the branches down anyways. You know what I'm saying? So fluff up, fluff out, then go through and add your larger picks. This year I'm wanting to add some sage and like natural, earthy, rustic colors. So I got 4 of these eucalyptus picks from Walmart, $3 each. Didn't cut the stems off. I just cut 1 little branch off of each pick. That way I could kind of make it last a little bit longer. And I use these picks year round. So I actually use 2 of these for fall, and I feel like eucalyptus can be used during the summer too. I don't know if it's a seasonal foliage. If it is, somebody correct me. Next, you're gonna add your smaller embellishments, whether that's bells, ornaments, whatever tickles your fancy that you're adding to your garland. Smaller pieces, add them now. I'm using some of Dollar Tree's red berries, and Walmart carries 97-cent white foliage. Cut them up along with some of Dollar Tree's garland ties. I think they're about like 12 inches long. I cut them in half. Pair up my berries and white foliage, then go through and add it to my garland. When you add this to your garland, whether it's bells, ornaments, whatever it is, go up and down, kind of switching directions that you're adding this, because you want this to be balanced but not totally symmetrical, not too perfect. And I find it best to do groupings of odd numbers, like 3s or 5s. Looks nicer to the eye. Now I have some of these pine cones from Dollar Tree picks that I've done DIYs with. I just toss these off to the side and keep them as I go. And I do the same thing with the pine cones. The grooves in it, you can just stick the little garland ties, which are wired in there pretty easily, and then tie it to your garland. Same thing with the pine cones, by the way. Diagonally add them in like little triangles. Sometimes I pair them up in little 2s if I have a smaller one and a medium-sized one. But I don't make it totally perfect. So I don't do a definite pattern, just balance here. Then I go back and do the next side. I want both sides to look balanced. Not like identical twins though, more like sisters that look alike, not a mirror image. You feel me? It just looks better that way. And by the way, I don't use floral wire, which you totally can, but I don't for 2 reasons. 1, every single time I poke my finger either putting the garland up or taking it down. And 2, I like the garland ties. It makes the garland more full and it holds the stuff to my garland. Next, you want to go through and you're going to add your ribbon and bows. Now, I'm omitting ribbon this year, but I am adding one simple bow and this bell from Dollar Tree right to the middle. Wasn't quite sure what I was going to do here, but I mean, I like the way it looked well enough. The burlap, by the way, is a wired ribbon and it's from Dollar Tree. And then I just go and add some more of the berries and white floral to the middle with a pine cone as well. A very simple Christmas DIY is take some of your Christmas florals. In this case, I have Dollar Tree's 2 of their picks and some of Walmart's lamb's ear that's like $2 each. Take a glass vase, wrap it in burlap, tie a bow around it, no hot glue needed, and that's a super cute way to decorate for Christmas. Step 5, add your lights. This year I'm not doing cords on my mantle. So these fairy lights are from Walmart. There's something crazy like 25 or 32 feet. Find the middle of my lights and I start in the middle, work my way out. Battery operated and they're on a timer. Whether I'm using fairy lights or real lights, I like to plug in my lights as I apply them. I don't know if that's like a fire hazard or safety hazard. It definitely helps me place my lights more balanced though. Next, we're gonna add the stockings, and this is where I kind of got hung up. Anytime I'm decorating something new, and I know you have to feel me if you switch stuff around, or even for the holidays, doing a different style, you get stumped on like how to place stuff. I didn't know what type of stocking to get. So anytime I'm on the fence about something, I'll go out somewhere, buy anything I think I might like, keep the receipt, return what I don't. I returned all 3 of those, spoiler alert. And then I went to Walmart and found this garland, which I like a lot better. I like the way the pine needles look. It looks more realistic, and I think it would go better with what I'm going for this year. I was really itching to tear the whole mantle down and start all over. You know when you're decorating a new space and it looks odd, you move stuff around and then you move it back to the way it was, you try something else, you move it around again, just walk away, just sleep on it. And I slept on it. And I slept on my makeup, but you know, whatever. You don't come here for makeup tutorials, you know? It's officially November 1st, and I've decided all I'm doing to my mantle is adding my stockings. The same stockings I used last year, by the way. And hey, pro tip for you. If you don't like droopy stockings, all you have to do is add some plastic bags. So that's what I do with my stockings. I just add some bags, fluff them so they're not too droopy, until it's time to stuff them with toys or whatever the kids are getting that year. No matter how I'm decorating, I pretty much follow these same steps to decorate my mantle and garland. I love the way this mantle looks at night, which by the way, here it is, the sun's going down, super cute. I'm just not crazy about the main garland, the base of the garland this year. I think it clashes with what I'm going for. But I'm not gonna change it out yet. I'm still gonna sleep on it a few days. In fact, I'll probably put the tree up, which is gonna go to the corner on the left before I decide to change anything. And I still may change these stockings. So hey, if you have any suggestions for stockings, let me know. And let me know your opinion on the garland altogether. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you next time, friend.